Hello everyone, this is Slashot. Today we shall celebrate Hilda finally reaching 6 stars. She is an awesome character and we went all in on her summoning session and got quite lucky getting to 5 stars, and we've been sharding her since then. Finally she is 6 stars. She is potentially right now one of the best single target tank right now. Very good tool set. For those of you who may not be familiar with her, she revives with 50% HP at 6 star if she gets killed, and it's in the talent, so you can't disable the passive. Unlike Indomitable that Landius has, which is a passive skill that could be disabled by some debuff. And when you have 2 or more buffs, all damage taken is reduced. It would be 25% at 6 star. And 15% of that attack will be added to defense and defense. So instead of Landius, which has to end the turn near your ally to get the buff, you just, like for Hilda, you just need to have some buffs, right? So similar tool set to compare to Landius in this case. However, Hilda does not get the 20% extra attack that Landius gets. But if you get one of these passive here, when entering battle through a melee attack is increased by 50%. So you have to equip a 1C. There is also another 1C for range. When forced into battle through a range, physical attack increased by 15. So it's all conditional attack increase, not always guaranteed. And often she would bring something like Ram to counter Juggler 3C lockdown, to push Juggler away. So she doesn't really stack attack as heavily as Landius as a result. Usually people just stack HP on her. This skill here, this part of the talent is OP. When one friendly unit within 3 blocks is forced into battle, the attacker is unable to trigger critical attack. This is very bad for crit-based assassins. Right, so she's so good, and 2-round cooldown. I believe it's 1-round cooldown at 6 star. Now, there is one more thing. Her 3C takes all attack, and immune to effect that reduce mobility. So she basically has the Overlord Badge effect of mobility reduction immunity. And this is really good versus like Hilda, for example. Sorry, not Hilda, Himiko. Himiko's AoE grants mobility debuff. Right, so you always have guard. Now the other thing is, all friendly units within 2 blocks cannot be displaced, including herself. This also counters Himiko's AoE pushback, and also counters old Landius AoE pushback. So this is really, really good, and people take 35% less fixed damage. So this is really good. By the way, the interaction of fixed damage reduction or fixed damage immunity with Zeroda's Alphazard /3C has been fixed. So if you use Alphazard or Zeroda's 3C beside a Juggler who has Greater Dragon Barrier or 3C up, or beside Hilda, or beside, I believe, Amelia also has another aura for fixed damage reduction, you will actually kill all your soldiers now. Right? It has been fixed. In the last season, that wasn't fixed. Earlier in last season, it wasn't fixed. So if you do that, you'll be sad. I did that multiple times, and Zeroda did not kill the soldiers off. Anyways, class-wise, we are Lancer. Lancer is good against. Well, she can change class anyways. She can change class, grants a buff to change into either Cavalry form or Lancer form. So this is also OP. So if you face SPL win, you stay Lancer. If you face Deedlit, you change to Cavalry. Deedlit can kill you. Much more versatile. Now she just doesn't counter at 2 range, so that's one thing. And one other thing is, if you bring broken spear and then let's say enemy Ares going into physical attack you, single target you, you're gonna disable enemy weapon skill unless they have gospel up, and that's huge. So this means the 10% attack from the weapon skill will be disabled, and Ares can't kill you. Anyways, Soldier wise, she has so many good soldiers. It's insane. Crystal Molder's anti-mage with the Thorn build to basically trigger damage, with Thorn triggering damage reflect, 80% damage reflect. The Crystal Molder plus 50 from Thorn will kill a mage, on counter. That's her way to counter. Royal Knight is really good if you want to face single target, but you need to be careful of Outlandia's terrain effect and some maps that are hard to navigate for cavalry movement. And then Templar Knight, nobody used Templar Knight on her, to be honest. Against mage is always Crystal Molder for damage reflect. She also has Phalanx and Stone Colossus. You could bring Phalanx. It depends instead of Royal Knight. Depends on the opponent's soldier troop, I guess. Stone Colossus is another interesting tag. Too many. She has all the best. Most frequently used Lancer troops. Yeah, so she's really good. She just doesn't have guardian infantry that Landius has. But Crystal Molder is good against mages. That's her build. I just got another Ragnarok last week from, if you followed my weekly gambling videos last week. Fantastic. So I started to enchant this. I have another. I actually got the second and the third rag on the same day, last Monday. I enchanted them both a bit. I got 15% attack on one, but I got this 10% HP, 10% HP here basically, and 7% attack on this one. I think after consulting with some guildmates that are much better players than me, they suggest you stick to high HP. She's an HP tank basically. You want all the HP possible against single target mages. Especially when a damage reflect reduction armor is coming next season. I think 30% damage reduction. So what that means is Crystal Molder 30 plus Thorn triggering plus 50 is 80% damage reflection, and the new armor later on will reduce damage reflect by 30%. So you actually have to say 1 minus 0.3. So you have to do multiplication by 0.7, right? So 0.8 damage reflect multiplied by 0.7 because of the additional 30% reduction means that you have 0.56% damage reflect. So imagine you're Hilda and you have 20k HP in PvP Apex. That's still a lot, right? 56% of 20k HP is 11,200. 11,200. So this means T-Jess needs to have something like 12k HP to not kill herself, or more, I guess. So it's still important to stack HP, especially in the future expansion, future patches when damage reflect armor is introduced. And I don't remember. Let me check if the damage reflect armor is actually if it grants HP. Yeah, it does grant HP. It's called Vortex Robe, released on September, so it's a long way from now. When actively attacking and entering battle, damage taken from reflect effect minus 30%, HP plus 10%. So a lot of mages might start wearing this, but you need enough HP and you need to enchant for HP. So enchanting for both int and high HP can be difficult. So anyways, so you want that little bit extra HP to kill that mage in that situation. All right, so we have lots of HP on all our gears. Lots of HP, not as much attack, sadly. Now let's actually upgrade her. All right, so now see 50% HP restored, 20%, 25% damage reduction, 15% attack is added to defense and defense. And this anti-crit skill triggers every one other round. Holy crap, look at our power rating. How much HP do we have there? 5372 plus 6275, that's 11,647. We have no HP bonus here, 5 here, 10 here, that's 15, plus another 15, 30. So 30% extra HP, 40% from PvP bonus, so times 1.7. That's 19,799 HP. Then we'll add the Arena Master Stone, plus 392. We have 20k HP, 20,191.9 HP. That's our HP in Apex. 20,000 HP, Hilda. She's gonna be a very good tank. Alright, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good rest of the week. /shoutout.